is Buddy Holly's tune, Every Day. Now this is such a great tune. Every day it's again... I'm sure you know it. Anyhow, I have put together a lesson on this at TotallyGuitars as part of the Target program, and we explore really the way Buddy played it. A lot of people play this with a very simple progression, going from D to G to A, all the way through the song. At the end, D to G to D to A. There you go. There is the campfire version. You can play, well, you can't play the whole song that way, but you can use a measure of D, a half a measure of G, and a half measure of A, and get through the song until you get to the chorus. But that's not what he did. And they put together a really simple arrangement of this with Buddy just strumming the guitar, and with his bass player, Joe, playing a stand-up bass, and his percussionist, Jerry Allison, just tapping his hands on his lap to get a little bit of percussion. Fabulous. And then the keyboard, done by Norman Petty's wife, played that sounded like a glockenspiel. And in the beginning we play a little thing that sounds kind of like it. And then we work on the solo. That if Buddy had to play it on the guitar by himself, that's probably about what he would have come up with. So anyway, this lesson is up and available now at TotallyGuitars. But if you want to try just the easy version, just practice going from D, a full measure of D to G and A with this strumming pattern. On the D chord, hit the 4th string down and then the 3rd string up. So really kind of 2 bass notes. And then a light down up. Then do the same thing with the A in the bass. So we just alternated the bass note from the 4th string to the 5th. Here's that measure of D. Then do the same thing on a G chord, hit the 6th string, and either the 4th or the 3rd on the up, doesn't really matter. And then a down up strum on just the higher strings, then go to an A chord, hit the 5th string in the bass, and the 4th string, and then a down and an up. Listen to that. And don't forget, the most important thing about changing chords is letting go of the chord you're on the up just before the change. That's the only way you're going to get to the next chord in a lot of situations, in most situations. In this case, it's not as necessary, but it's a great time to practice it. So that's one of the things that we push in this lesson. And then the other is some unusual fingerings for chords to get the real chord progression the way he played it in the first verse. But that's in the lesson over at TotallyGuitars. Now, we have a lot of other lessons in our free lesson section, and they're here at YouTube at our TG Free Lessons channel as well. But if you want to see the whole lesson on Every Day, got to come visit us and think about joining the Target program. In the meantime, though, work on that little strum with a very steady rhythm. Bass, bass, down on the 4th, up on the 3rd, and then a light strum, and on that down up, make sure you're really only on the top 2 or 3 strings at the most. You don't want to hear that first bass note as part of the strum. That is terrible. Bad. And no swing in this song. Very steady rhythm as well. Anyway, that's all in the lesson. If you'd like to see it, come check us out. A whole bunch of Buddy Holly songs there as well. And that's it. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. Come visit us at TotallyGuitars when you can.